Trapmore gang, it has been a busy couple of days in the hip-hoposphere. It's been a busy couple of days on this channel. If you checked out my last couple of videos relating to the big recent arrests of both Top 5, a big drill rapper coming out of Canada, and the insane arrest of around 5 people from O Block in connection with the murder of Chicago rapper FBG Duck. Hell, with all of this news going around, it would be easy for you to assume that it had been a busy day down at the precinct for your favourite Fed, Trap Law Ross. Or should I say, Lieutenant Law Ross? Because apparently, if my Instagram comments are anything to go by, I'm about to get a goddamn raise. I'm going straight to the top. What's the most senior ranking police position that you can get? The Director? Director of the FBI. I'm directing these videos and I'm about to be the director of the FBI. If you didn't know, there's a lot of smack talk going around about me at the moment, saying that I'm a Fed. Falsely, by the way. YouTube documentaries helped find the suspects in the FBG Duck investigation. This is not true, by the way. This is cap. If you saw my last video, ignore the clickbait title. It had to be done, guys. I had to do it to him. But shockingly, it turns out some little dork in England didn't actually remotely help the FBI solve a cold case of over a year. And if you think that, you're double stupid, because I've never even fucking made a video about the murder of FBG Duck. I am working on one now, but I've never even covered this shit. Anyway, all of this stuff going on, all of my DMs flooded with people calling me a snitch, calling me a rat, calling me a Fed, and I thought, you know what, this is the perfect opportunity to break down what's really happening here. There's not a whole bunch of internet detectives locking up your favorite rappers for crimes they didn't commit. Here's what's really going on, okay? There is an epidemic of people committing crimes, making songs about them, making social media posts about them, and basically snitching on themselves, getting caught up in a jam, and for some reason, everybody wants to point the finger at the likes of me, DJ Academics, Trap Geek, Chicago Scene 88. It's not a good look, but I'm gonna break it down for you today, people, so you can truly understand what is going on in these streets and how unfortunate it is that so many people are losing their freedom over their own actions. Let's get into it. So I was spurred to do this particular video after one of my many morning-long binges of DJ Academics' amazing stream content. Now, he had recently had a little bit of a back and forth with the likes of, I think, DMV rapper by the name of Walk 'em Down Will. Yes, the guy's name is Walk 'em Down Will. If you don't know what Walk 'em Down means, NLE Chopper helpfully explains to us that he's in the club with his Glock, but he doesn't hesitate to let his bullets get to blazing and lay him down, aka walk him down. Walk him down, it means pop 'em up, right? It means shoot somebody. So there's a rapper running around with the name Walk 'em Down Will who has apparently got himself into a jam, and apparently the local drill community are upset at DJ Academics for making fun of Walk 'em Down Will's name being kind of self-incriminating.
Yo, what you mean you don't want Walk Him Down Will to be free? To whoever that brother is, I don't know if whatever you're locked up for you're guilty of, but please change your name. When y'all nickname people the same motherfucking descriptions of crimes, if the nigga name is straight headshots, like, bro, you can't expect regular humans to be like, oh my god, I don't think he did it.
Look, Academics is speaking straight facts here, okay? If your name's Walk 'em Down Will and you walk a motherfucker down, it's not going to be very difficult to find you. Ironically, a lot of people on Twitter, on Vlad, all sorts, after Jacksonville rapper Spot 'em Got 'em recently got shot, everybody was lining up to crack the same goddamn joke, and it was kind of funny. Spot 'em Got 'em got shot. People saying they spotted him and they got him. He's living up to his name like goddamn back and not nice. If your name's Walk 'em Down Will and you're really walking motherfuckers down, don't be surprised when the feds knock on your door. But this isn't the first example of this. Self-snitching is nothing new, and one of the biggest names that's been associated with both the streets and kind of accidentally snitching on yourself in songs, social media, interviews is AR-AB, the Philadelphia rapper who was sentenced to 45 years as part of a conspiracy case relating to a big drug trafficking ring. And I know what you're thinking, well, what self-snitching did he get up to? Well, look, here I can show you. This has 850,000 views on YouTube. It is a compilation of AR-AB snitching on himself and other people. It's 4.5 minutes long, and I'll tell you what, it's not Respect the Star with 2,000 subscribers on YouTube that's responsible for AR-AB being in jail for 45 years. It's AR-AB for saying this stuff, letting it be recorded, and it got out there.
Your shit gonna get filled up with so much fucking smoke.
You got shot in the head twice! Killed the nigga in the same night!
So these guys, they're on the block, they're filming a vlog, and they're basically saying to the camera, got shot in the head, survived, killed somebody the same night. Cops are gonna look at this, alright? The feds, the cops, people like me, YouTube, detectives, just random people on social media, they're gonna see this. They're not just gonna go, oh, that's interesting, right? They're gonna look into it, they're gonna find out, well, who got shot? When did you get shot in the head? When did somebody die? Can we put 2 and 2 together? Can we pin you at the scene? Is there some DNA? Oh yeah, you're done, you're arrested. And it's not Respect the Star's fault. 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. This guy's supposed to be your goddamn lawyer, suppress all the evidence that's floating around about you. Let's keep going.
Cause I kidnapped niggas, I robbed niggas, I killed niggas, I got a lot of shit I did.
So he just said, I kidnapped people, I killed people. Sorry, AR-AB. You just say you killed people on camera. Who'd you kill? Oh, well, that would be self-snitching. Where's the line? Where does the self-snitching begin and the just keeping it real and, you know, everything just shush emojis on everything? Like, it's just ridiculous. At what point do we just have some accountability? And it's funny because these ARAB interviews are awfully reminiscent of an interview that's going around at the moment of Boss Top from O Block apparently standing with some of the people that have been arrested for FBG Duck's murder, basically saying that they did the crime because Duck had dissed their dead homies.
Yeah, he's like, you got anything about FBG Duck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Shit about Troy. That's it. Shit about Troy. Get that guy over there. Whatever, you know me. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know I know that. Stop playing.
It's hard to believe, and I know there's a lot of people in the comments saying that this isn't enough for the FBI to convict him, and that's absolutely true, but it's enough of a clue for FBI, CIA, YOUTUBE motherfuckers to just get all over you. I'm gonna have to get a little FBI DEA jacket made that just says YT. It's like, whose responsibility is it for you to not be on the block vlogging about who did the murder, talking about get his face over there? And quite frankly, this is nothing new for O Block either. Deceased rapper King Von, who of course famously hails from O Block, and if you didn't know, has been subject to enormous amounts of speculation by the likes of internet detectives like me and beyond about the supposed many murders that he has committed. But why were people like me speculating that King Von might have committed murder? Because King Von was running around in every song, in social media, on Twitter, talking about he's got bodies on top of bodies for the whole world to see.
And I got a lot of bodies. Tell him I got a lot, BJ. Yeah, how many y'all think?
He's talking about I've got loads of bodies. He's talking about I've got bodies on bodies. He's talking about I've murdered a lot of people. How many people you think I've murdered? That's what's going on.
I'll take it out. I'll take it to that.
Oh, yeah, it's all shit.
Oh, more than 5.
Von's even looking over his shoulder saying, am I tweaking? Should I not be talking about how many murders I've done on Instagram Live with the people in the comments speculating on it? Is that a bad idea, y'all? Yeah, it is. It is. A lot of people are saying that King Von was still alive. He may have been implicated. Hell, he may have been getting arrested along with everyone else from O Block by the FBI that very morning.
Ah, shut up.
Motherfuckers saying numbers and shit.
They put numbers up there.
Now, I don't know about you, but I just spotted a really interesting comment here. Look at this. Even the commenters are moving more correct than the goddamn drillers. This comment here, delete this live, feds do be watching, and that is facts. It doesn't say delete that live, Trap Law Ross and DJ Epidemics be watching. It says delete this, the feds be watching. Look, if you've got multiple bodies on top of bodies and you do murders, if you do murders, illegal murders, you shouldn't be on Instagram Live Talk. You just shouldn't be. You shouldn't be doing murders to begin with, to be fair. You shouldn't murder. Trap Law Ross, 2021, I'm anti-murder. I just want everyone to just get that in your head. I'm anti-murder. I'm actually anti-crime. Don't do crimes, make music. Anyway, it's not a great look, alright? And when people are running around doing stuff like this, you've got rappers talking about little things that they've been getting up to, little tidbits of crimes that they've been putting out there. It's no wonder that the likes of Chicago Scene 88 popular YouTube documentarian basically cracked the FBG Duck case nearly a year ago. What is this, about 10 months ago I think this was originally? This is a video where he essentially names a number of the people who were picked up and arrested for the murder of FBG Duck months ago. And that's not because he is some sort of super snitch. It's because the people that were involved and implicated in that crime were running around hinting at it all over town. Now, I'm going to do a full breakdown of the Duck situation on the main channel. I'm working on it at the moment. I've just started it, so give me a little bit of time. It's going to be at least a couple of weeks, but it's going to be good. It's going to be comprehensive, and there's going to be more to it than you maybe think. But there is one detail that, frankly, has haunted me, and I want to share this with you now. Moo-Wop, a rapper from O Block, and one of the people that has been indicted as part of this case for the murder of FBG Duck, had been spotted on social media flexing this pair of shoes. Now, I just want to emphasize that apparently these are not custom-made shoes. This is a pair of Gucci shoes that he chose off the rack, and that he also chose to not only buy, but post on his social media along with the following caption. Hashtag youngest in charge before rap, winking face. New visual on the way, can't wait to show you who's on the song with me. Now, if you haven't spotted what these shoes are, this is a pair of Gucci shoes. I can't even get my head around how crazy this is. This is, I believe, Daffy Duck. Caught in the flash, caught off guard, caught blinded by the lights of a flashing camera with the words flash written above it, okay? Now, it doesn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together. This is Daffy Duck, okay? This is Duck caught off guard by a flash, okay? And this guy, Moo-Wop, the guy that's posting these shoes, youngest in charge before rap, winky face, this is one of the people currently held in the murder of FBG Duck. He's posting on his own Instagram that he's copped these shoes. Listen, it's not necessarily incriminating. This isn't enough to put Moo-Wop behind bars. This isn't enough to prove murder. It's unlikely that the feds are going to bring up these goddamn Daffy Duck Gucci shoes in the court case, but it is enough for anybody with half a brain to work out that this guy at least wanted you to think that he had caught Duck off guard. Why else would you post this? I mean, it's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. Look, the self-snitching situation is nothing new. Whether it's social media posts, music videos, songs, hell, who could possibly forget our boy Bobby Shmurda of the GS9 with his track Hot? You know the track, where he's talking about shots popping out the AR, I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasher, I'm with A-Rod, broad daylight, and we're gonna let them things bark. Bobby Shmurda's talking about, I'm with Rasher, I'm with A-Rod, this is what we do, we're hot boys, boom, big GS9 indictment, you're all going to jail. Because if you're really letting them things off, that's a crime. Now we know about it, we're gonna come and get you. And it probably wasn't just that song that was used against Bobby Shmurda, but once the lyrics had come out of his mouth, the whole world knew what was going on, and then all the feds have to do is find some actual evidence, and you're done. Bobby said that he was letting shots dump out the AR with Rasher and A-Rod. Well, Rasher was sentenced to 98 1/3 years, and A-Rod was sentenced to 53 1/3 years on conspiracy counts, including murder in the 2nd degree. Now, I just want to end on one final point. I think DJ Epidemic had a really good live where he kind of broke down how ridiculous it is for people to blame him and hip-hop media outlets for people getting caught up in a jam when they have put incriminating information out there for the world to see, and it has led to them getting arrested.
I ain't gonna lie, you got all the niggas killed in Chicago. Rappers are telling on themselves, the street niggas is telling on themselves. Let's blame the YouTube nigga who actually put 2 and 2 together. These niggas go do some shit and then they brag about it in songs. They tell us what they about to do next. They tell us who they done did some shit to. They pretty much just spell it out as Blue's Clues. Don't blame the YouTube nigga. Nigga, blame the people who allegedly did what they're accused or arrested for. You feel me?
So look, people, there you have it. In my opinion, there is an epidemic of self-snitching going on. It's not my fault. The mere fact that I exist shouldn't be a threat to any Chicago drill rappers, any international drill rappers, any gangsters, any criminals. I'm really not a threat. You don't need to worry about me. You should worry about yourselves. Don't post incriminating things on Instagram. Don't put incriminating lyrics in your songs that directly tie you to crimes. And I tell you what, if you can help it, don't do any crime. Don't do any murders. Abide by the law. Hell, I hear there's a lot of money in music, okay? Say whatever you want. Run your mouth. Make some stuff up. Why don't you smoke on some ops that didn't exist, okay? I want to hear some rappers smoking on Lil M-Bone, and let's smoke on Lil Perrier can or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, just stop, okay? Just stop. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it all my fault? Is it Detective Traplaw's fault? Is it self-incriminating rappers? Is it a mixture of both? What is the world coming to these days? But also, let's not forget, this is actually a case of just like a couple of really big crime stories that relate to kind of YouTube, hip-hop, drill, music scene that have kind of all come along at the same time. So there's a lot of activity around this space. A lot of accusations being thrown around right now. But I do think people will see sense in the long run. And it will be interesting to see when this FBG Duck murder case does go down, what sort of evidence that the FBI bring to the table. And I'm sure it'll be very illuminating, very interesting, and far beyond anything that me or Chicago Scene 88 or Trap Geek or Academics or whatever, all the names, have worked on, okay? What did you think of that one? Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Shout out to all of the patrons for supporting the channel, gang. I hope you guys have been enjoying the uncut, uncensored version of the Jacksonville video. Shout out my editor, Camille, who smashed it with that one. Appreciate ya, and until next time, guys, peace out.